Hey everybody, it's Tim from Four Hounds Homestead. I hope everybody's doing well. Before we get any further into this video, just want to ask you and to remind you to hit like and subscribe, hit that bell, and then please help support the Four Hounds Homestead by going to our Square page and hooking yourself up with some of our merch. We got a lot of great stuff there, so please check it out and consider supporting us. Moving on, today I'm going to be installing some watering feeders for our chickens. Lately it's been the heat index of well over 100 degrees, so we have to think about our feathered friends and their ability to regulate and stay outside in this heat, right? If they don't have woods to go into, even if they do, they're still going to need water. So we want to make sure that they have access to water 24 hours a day and 7 days a week. So I'm going to show you one of the techniques that I use, that I like for keeping our chickens watered. Enjoy. All right, so what we have is a pretty basic setup. I've already started doing some of this, but I just figured I would take a few moments to video what I'm doing. The gnats here are really bad, so just have to swat them away every now and then. So these are watering cups, very basic. They work on a spring, and when the water, this part is in your water device, it's threaded. It gets threaded from the back. When the water comes in, it fills up the cup and it lets it down, so it stops. It doesn't continuously run. As the chickens drink the water, it raises up and it stops. So, sorry, I had that backwards. As it's raised up, it will keep flowing. And when it's down, it will stop and close the valve. So what I've done is I have a 5-gallon bucket that you can get from anywhere from $3 to $5. And I drill the hole in 4 locations around the bucket, and I will install these water feeders into the bucket. When you drill the hole, it's going to give you a little piece here. So what I do is I just take a file and try to file that piece off, get that off, because what you're going to want is you're going to want a good seal with these things, and if this is sticking up, you're not going to have a good seal. So I don't want to create more of a bigger hole in this, so maybe I might just stick it back in there or find some other way to get it off of there. Ah, the gnats are bad. So there you go. So I'm going to take my watering cup and the supplied hardware. And so there's an extra spring in there if you need to use that for whatever reason. You can see that the spring is in here. So it's going to come with a rubber seal. This one already has it on it. And I'm going to stick it in the hole. Sometimes you got to thread it. It's the cups are threaded. So you apply some pressure, and sometimes they'll pop right in. Sometimes you got to turn it like a screw and screw it in there. But you want to be careful not to make the hole bigger, because if you make the hole bigger to where it won't seal, then you just wasted a bucket and time and water. So I'm getting this put in there. screw it down until it's snug. And you see it there? And you can see the knob coming through the other side. Now for good measure, I'm going to take this other rubber gasket and I'm going to put it on the inside too. Now I'm going to take this little plastic washer and I'm going to screw it on the back of it. Until it's snug. You don't want to over tighten these. They're kind of cheap plastic. So if you over tighten it, it'll just pop off. So there you have it. I'll go ahead and finish this up and I'll come back and I'll show you what it all looks like. And then we'll fill some water and bring it to the chickens. All right, we've finished putting the watering cups on our bucket. Couple notes. I think I told you wrong earlier. I ended up taking the seal off the back of here and put it on the inside. I think that's going to work better. Also, you don't want it too high up on the bucket because then you want them to be able to drink all the water. So the water level will come to about here. And then it'll be empty. So we're gonna go fill it up with some water and see how it works. All right, we filled it up with some water. I'm just gonna let it sit on the edge of this here. As you can see, the water is filling up from inside the bucket. Looks like we might have a leak, but let's check it out. Okay. No leaks. The water is filling. And then the chickens will just come and drink from the bucket. So that's how it works, folks. You can add ice in these hot times. And that's it. I hope everybody has a great day. Thanks for watching.